So looking at the weekend, it seems like Sunday might be the best day to get outside.
That's when we kick up temperature-wise. That's when the ridge of high pressure builds in. That's when the winds calm down a little bit, maybe gusty at times on Sunday. But overall, it's a very different weather game as we head into Sunday. This is a longer-term warm-up as well. So if you like winter sports, not ideal for that. We've had a very windy day today. I don't need to tell you that. If you were inside, you heard it on the house. And if you were outside, you definitely felt it. Okay, 74 kilometers per hour was the maximum gust in Calgary so far today, 54 for Lethbridge and Brooks, and 56 for Medicine Hat. So it was a gusty day today in many communities, especially in Calgary. Red Deer close at 65. Now, we are looking at these gusts continuing for the next few hours at least. It will start to calm down in the overnight hours and continually calm down throughout the day tomorrow. So wind in Calgary should not be an issue for tomorrow anyway. With the wind, though, it does feel more like -7 with the wind chill here in Calgary and Claresholm as well. Lethbridge feels more like -9 and Medicine Hat more like -11. So certainly a bite in the air today. We talked about today being cold and windy. Tomorrow, I'm going to say it's an improvement day because we won't have the strong wind gusts. Temperatures will feel a lot nicer because by the afternoon we'll have sunshine and we'll be around that freezing mark without the wind. So it actually will be quite reasonable out there by tomorrow afternoon, and then we climb up from there. Why? Because there's the ridge of high pressure is going to build its way in, and it's here to stay for at least 4, 5, 6 days. Okay, radar and satellite, nothing really to show you. We have the small chance of a couple flurries tonight, couple isolated pockets, as you can see, can develop, but then that clears out. So by tomorrow, we are looking at mainly sunny skies, Calgary south, down to Pincher Creek and over to Lethbridge. When we look at that longer range forecast, keep this in mind. This again is a longer term warm up, and I'm going to show you the 10-day trend in just a second here, but 0 as our high for tomorrow. It will be chilly to start the day with a wind chill of -18, but in the afternoon the wind should be calm, and when we get to 0, that also comes with mainly sunny skies. So it should be a pretty mild afternoon and feel pretty good. 7 degrees by Sunday at least, 9 degrees on Monday, some models suggesting well into the double digits on Monday. That is possible. Most likely, though, 9 degrees. And just to show you that 10-day trend and how long this warmth will last, well, we're looking at remaining well above that freezing mark right up until Friday of next week. And then we get another cold burst that will kick in for the next weekend.
Danielle, some people in some parts of the city may have noticed an interesting weather phenomenon.
Yeah, grapple.
Grapple.
I like saying that word.
Me too.
And it's exciting to see. So about 10 o'clock, I live in the southeast. You didn't see it in the southwest.
Nope.
But here's what it looks like. Grapple. It's not hail, because hail is hard ice. Grapple feels more like almost styrofoam or those Dippin' Dots or tiny, tiny mini snowballs that you can crush in your hands. So it was super fun to hear. Just to zoom in so you can see what it looks like. Always interesting to see different things. So that's what we had last night in the southeast, and we're not looking at that tonight, but we may see a little bit. There's a small chance of a little bit of precipitation this evening, and then we're done with it. Tomorrow, sunshine. -2 is the current temperature. Today's high was -1. Look at this warm up. Look at these temperatures. 7 by Sunday, 9 at least by Monday, Ian.
Before you head out, it's always a good idea to check what is and isn't open, because with mild temperatures ahead, conditions can change rapidly.
It looks beautiful where you are, Alicia. Thank you. Let's bring Danielle in now. Mild for sure, but that wind can be biting.
Yeah, you look at just the base temperatures, and they're not bad at all, but when the wind picks up, and today it's been predominantly out of the north and northwest, and that's a chilly wind, absolutely. You can see it. See it blowing right now. Now we don't have 60 kilometer per hour gusts right now. It's closer to about 20 at this moment at the airport anyway. -4 is the base temperature. It does feel cooler than that when those winds pick up. Key thing about the winds, it's been windy for days and days now. Now that wind will start to calm down in the overnight hours and will continue to calm down tomorrow. So by tomorrow, when we get to a high of 0, and that 0 comes with sunshine, and it comes with a light breeze out of the west, it's going to feel a lot warmer tomorrow, and that's nothing compared to the warm-up that's coming by Sunday. I'll talk more about that coming up, Tara.
Thanks, Danielle. Okay, how much longer do we have to put up with this wind, Danielle?
Yeah, it's not even the temperatures, it's the wind. And it's been days of it, and very gusty today, especially in Calgary. Our maximum wind gust, 74 kilometers per hour. You can see 54 for Lethbridge, 56 for Medicine Hat. So to answer the question, for most communities tomorrow, it will be very calm with regards to the wind. Temperatures will be pretty much where they were today, but it will feel less cold because the winds won't be blowing in so strongly from the north and northwest, which is what we had today. We're going to get a shift, and we're going to have a flow out of the west for tomorrow, and that's going to be 20, 30 kilometers per hour for us here in Calgary, as opposed to the 50s and 70s that we've been having. We still have wind chill. And we'll still have wind chill for tomorrow morning. It feels like -10 in Calgary right now. Tomorrow morning it will feel like -18. So don't expect it to feel a lot warmer until really Sunday. That's when it will really start to kick in with this warm trend we're going to have here. Right now in Pincher Creek, it feels more like -9. Lethbridge as well. Medicine Hat feels more like -10. Okay, here's the ridge of high pressure. And this is not a short-term warm-up. This is a long-term warm-up lasting at least 5 days with temperatures well above the freezing mark. So this will be here to stay. We'll really notice a warm-up on Sunday. So tomorrow will be that improvement day. The winds will calm. The winds will calm down. Temperatures will be pretty similar to what we have now, but then we will start to shoot up on Sunday. Things are calming down with regards to the snow and the blowing snow that many communities, especially to the east, the QE2, have been seeing today. But you can see most of that is out. Still some isolated pockets of flurries possible in most communities for the evening hours, but then it's totally gone. And this means sunshine starts to build in tomorrow, especially Calgary, down through Lethbridge, Pincher Creek, up the mountains. And that sunshine will help things feel warmer as well. So while the conditions will improve with regards to the winds, the temperatures again won't be much warmer tomorrow, but it will feel a lot warmer because we won't have that strong wind out of the north. 0 is our high for tomorrow, mainly sunny, especially by the afternoon hours. By Sunday, that ridge of high pressure really starts to kick in. Now, key thing to notice here, 7 degrees at least. Some models are showing that things will get even warmer than this and well into the double digits by Monday. Most likely, though, we're looking at about 9 degrees for Monday, but there is a small chance we even get into those double digits. By Tuesday, 6, holding on to that warmth even by the middle of next week at 7 on Wednesday, Tara.
Thanks, Danielle. Okay, well, I think we can all admit traveling is getting more and more expensive these days, but that doesn't mean that you and your favorite piece of luggage still can't have some great adventures. I guess that's one way to use your suitcases. I mean, if you have no trips to look forward to, you're not going to worry about wrecking the wheels.
Yeah. I wouldn't make it past the first ramp.
Not at all.
I would be right on my you-know-what.
I see a wipeout in all of our futures.
Yeah. Also, what brand is this luggage? Because, like, those are good wheels,
yeah,
obviously.
and it's the wheels, obviously, that go all the way around.
Yeah.
That guy's good.
Yeah, he is good. Pretty good. Well, we all know that if your pet loves something, they will always come back for more.
Yeah. So this is love. So this is love.
Oh,
Could that be any cuter? This is Twiglet the Dachshund. Loves it when his human pushes him on his back, making him slide across the rug. He just keeps running back.
Well, he looks like a Twiglet.
He does look like a Twiglet.
That's the funnest game ever.
That is so cute.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Look at him. Adorable. Well, okay, many cereals can be a little bit sweet, and if that's not for you, General Mills has come up with something, a pizza-flavored version of its beloved Cinnamon Toast Crunch. This is limited edition. It even comes packaged in a pizza delivery style box. You will not find it in the grocery store aisles, though. Starting next Tuesday at 5 p.m., you can go online to try to get a free box. There's only 1,000 being given away. What do you think? Match made in heaven?
If I want a pizza, I'm going to have it for dinner.
Okay, but this is the thing. You've probably had cold pizza for breakfast, right? And it's delicious.
I don't know. The Italian in me says this is very wrong. This is very
you know
wrong.
why? Because you probably have to put milk on it, which would make it gross.
Who puts milk on?
I'll just go with the cold pizza.
And the spoon?
Yeah. No thanks.
All right, Skywatch weather camera, and the camera isn't bouncing as much. This is good news. It's still gusty at times. It will continue to be gusty at times through the evening hours, but then it will start to quiet down overnight and through tomorrow morning. And then we'll have calmer winds by tomorrow afternoon here in Calgary. Still a little gusty in Pincher Creek and Lethbridge areas for tomorrow. Okay, let's start with this. Before we get to the forecast, just want to talk about the graupel that fell in the southeast. I think it fell in a couple other small isolated areas in the city as well. This is my back deck on the table there. So graupel, not ice pellets, not hail, which fall as ice, but these are basically like little tiny mini snowballs. They're like styrofoam. So pretty interesting to see. You need certain temperatures for this to happen, of course, in different levels of the atmosphere. So it's pretty interesting. That's what fell out there in the southeast last night through early tomorrow morning. This morning. Oh my goodness, I'm already off on the weekend, it seems like. Okay, -4 is the current temperature. Today's high was just -1. It didn't feel like -1. With the wind chill today, the warmest it felt was -8, and most of the day it felt well into the minus double digits. So chilly day because of the wind, that cold wind at the north and the northwest. Things are clearing out though, setting us up for sunshine for tomorrow, warmer air to start building in. Now, the temperatures won't be that much warmer tomorrow for most communities, but we'll really notice the temperatures kick up by Sunday. That's when the real warm air will start to kick in. -1 for Salmon Arm, Kelowna, Kamloops for tomorrow. 1 for Edmonton, so getting above the freezing mark. Edmonton, Rocky Mountain House. Calgary at the freezing mark for a daytime high tomorrow. High River +1. Medicine Hat -4. Lethbridge -2. Looking at that 10-day trend for Calgary, and you can see at the freezing mark for tomorrow, but 7 degrees for Sunday, at least 9 on Monday. And then we're holding on to this for at least about a 5 to 6 day stretch with those temperatures well above the freezing mark. Tara?
Thank you, Danielle. Good story. Double trouble. I like that.
Yeah, they're good.
Awesome.
Both of them. Yep.
Thanks, Glenn. How's our weekend looking?
Okay, we're ready for no wind. Everybody is ready for no wind.
Yes.
Okay, that's for sure. Some people who like the outdoor winter stuff, this won't be the week coming up for them. Because we're looking at very, very mild temperatures. So 0 tomorrow, but even though that's pretty similar to the high of -1 we had today, when we don't have those strong cold winds out of the north and northwest, it will feel more reasonable tomorrow. Then at least 7 on Sunday, at least 9 on Monday, and then holding on to that even up until almost Friday of next week. So it's a longer term warm stretch. Get ready for it. Weather window. Brought to you by Lux Windows and Doors, crafting quality windows and doors for your style, budget, and Alberta's climate. And this was the weather window from Crescent Heights. Matt Melnick took this picture, and you can see in the lower level clouds the wind. You can really see that.
You can almost feel it.
You can almost feel it. There was a bite to it, that's for sure.
If you went out without your coat on up today, you felt it.
Yes.
Thanks for your company tonight. Have a terrific weekend.